Hi, this is just a brief overview of some of the enhancements of Optimizer 2.0. The first thing you need to know is how to get to the new Optimizer. You'll notice that you still have the Optimize button here to get you to the old Optimizer, but you've got the Optimizer 2.0 button to get you to the new one. When you click on this button, what you'll see is a dashboard view of the Optimized Opportunity Plan. You'll notice modules that are very familiar. By clicking on the player chart first, you'll notice a couple of enhancements. The first is some automation. So if I connect a competitor to a customer, you automatically see the preference for that customer turn red. Same thing here. If I want to add more customer elements and I got a list to pick from, if I pick someone like Ryan, not knowing who Ryan reports to, by clicking on Ryan, what you'll notice is that all of the people that Ryan reports to have been added to the player chart as well, including showing the reporting lines in here. That's important to know so that if Ryan is a key contact of yours and you have unlimited access, he supports you, but he has low to no influence, then it's important to know who Ryan's superiors are in a player chart, and then you can act accordingly. Additionally, the player chart is a mirror image of the contact roles. So whatever you put in the contact roles, whether it's a user or a competitor or a partner, will reflect in the player chart and vice versa. Any changes you make to the player chart will automatically be reflected back in the contact roles when you refresh. The next item is the business insight. Instead of like the old goods section, the business insight allows you to change multiple items at the same time. So here you'll have a section for the current situation and key drivers, another section for the goods, which includes your goals, objectives, obstacles, desires, and success metrics. But the key here is you can edit all of these at the same time, as well as add new ones while you're at it. Additionally, at the bottom, you have another section for decision criteria, so you can capture those there. And then ultimately at the bottom are the activities. So the key here is that everything is open and on an edit mode, so you can modify everything at one time as needed and then save the button one time. Additionally, here to the right, you'll notice these buttons. The one in the middle called a map. Essentially, this says anything you check you want appearing in a different module called a map, which I'll show you here in a second. So as I save this, you'll notice that there's a map button here. When I click on the map button, it opens up another module, and really all it's showing me are the items that I had checked with the map next to it. And the purpose for this is sometimes salespeople like to summarize key information, including key activities, open activities, that are mutual between the client and us, and then select the client or the key sponsor that they have and generate a document. So a document will take all this information, generate a PDF or a Word document, which you can then email to your contact for validation and verification. The next item is a competitive analysis, which is the same as before, hasn't changed. Same with the business value, the SWOT analysis, and the plan. The major changes in this new Optimizer 2.0 really revolve around the player chart and the business insight, making it faster, easier, and more intuitive. The key in the player chart is that it's completely contact-based and driven off of the contact database. So if you had an old player chart that had elements on the player chart that did not have contacts, for instance, if you had a competitor without a contact, the new player chart will not show elements on the player chart that don't have a contact. So that competitor will disappear, which means you'll just need to add that competitor back in with an appropriate contact. If at the same time you have a player chart that for some reason has contacts on it that have been deleted as part of your database, those contacts will also disappear. Other than that, all of the advantages that come from the player chart will drive much more operational efficiency in the way you manage your contact roles and the way you manage all of your contacts within a player chart. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact us at Sales Optimizer, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.